So the World Cup ended over a week ago. It's officially over. Spain wins, all that blah blah blah. It was an amazing month of football. And then, finally, the MLS returns. And they came out hot with a legacy tweet that said, "Thanks world, we'll take it from here." And this is a very ballsy tweet. If millions of casual fans are about to watch the MLS for the first time, you gotta make sure it is a very good impression. Instead, MLS had a very interesting and weird week. The first talking point for MLS in their very interesting week was the Inter Miami versus Chicago Fire game. You know, one of the bigger games of the week. Robert Lewandowski is making his debut. Ian Frey plays an easy back pass to the keeper, and Rio Novo completely misses it and it goes in the own net. So after MLS says, we're gonna take it from here, having this own goal to really start MLS's return is hilarious. It really is hilarious just to show MLS is just gonna MLS, and it really just kind of highlights, hey, this is what we produce in the MLS. Even though these guys aren't Americans, it reminds you of Matt Freese, the American goalkeeper for the United States, and his failure clearing the ball in the United States game against Belgium. But that's how we started the week. And honestly, they couldn't have scripted a more MLS way to return after the World Cup. And as the week progressed, it only got more MLS-y. This next story I actually really enjoy, and I think it's actually a really good thing for the MLS. The Cincinnati versus Columbus game. It was a very physical game. There was a red card, and tempers were boiling. And after the final whistle, players confronted each other. You see players run across the screen and go down the tunnel, and players start to fight into the tunnel. Security and police separating everyone. As this moment of recording, nothing has happened from it yet, but this is actually a very good thing from the MLS, and I actually think this is one of the highlights of the MLS this week. And I found it hilarious. This is just fun. In any sport, you love a good fight. And I think a lot of the times players try to keep it too professional a lot of the time. I think fights show as well that players are human. And this Cincinnati Columbus game showed that the players are human, and they showed that, hey, we're gonna fight, we're gonna get serious a bit at the time. Moving on to the Portland Timbers game versus Real Salt Lake. Diego Luna, a very big talking point after not making the United States squad, and kind of said some controversial things about maybe he should have played for Mexico and all that stuff, but he has been mature since then and says he kind of regrets saying some of that stuff. And the Portland Timbers fans are chanting, screaming at him, US reject, which to me is a bit weird, because you want to support your players no matter what that play for the national team. I get, during the club season, it's a club season now, and this is kind of me as an American fan. I would never say a player is a US reject. I would just talk shit to them as a normal player. He played 17 of 18 USMNT games in 2025, and he was still left off the World Cup, and fans are making fun of him for that. I do believe Diego Luna may have a bright future for the United States. I thought this was a bit not classy from the Portland fans, and it was a small talking point, but I thought it was just worth a tad mention. Continuing on the road of talking about US soccer players for something completely different, and something I'm actually not a big fan of, and that is Cavan Sullivan's card selling for $90,158. A Topps card, rookie card, selling for $90,158,000. A rookie card, he doesn't even have a full season in MLS yet, and he already has this rookie card. And I've said it before, I don't like when rookie players or young players in the United States are getting hyped up. And this is one of those things that I feel like he's getting hyped up a bit too much, and there's a lot of hype surrounding him. And Topps was even hyping him up about this card. It's wild that he hasn't even scratched the surface yet. I don't want this kid to become a Freddie Adu type of player, which I don't think he is, because he's not being hyped up as a 13, 14-year-old. He's only 16, so that's not too far of a difference. He's a bit more mature. I don't think this is something we should get too hyped up about. He's still a young kid, and he needs to grow into the player he can be. But $90,000 for a Cavan Sullivan rookie card? Who's buying this stuff? Like, come on, what are we doing? And lastly, we get to a not so fun story of the week. Austin FC Academy is under investigation for sexual abuse among their academy players. The FBI, Austin Police is involved with all of this, and the academy group players are suspended during the investigation, not because they did anything, because if there's sexual abuse going on, then you gotta suspend it. So I feel for these young kids, and this is just a sad story to end the week. There's a lot of speculation going on, so let's let the investigation play out and hope everyone involved gets the support they need. So those are the things I found interesting and weird at the first week back of MLS. You had the own goal after the tweet. You had the fan chants about Diego Luna. You had a record-selling rookie card. You had serious off-field issues with the Austin FC investigation. And you got some fight. You got a fight. That's something we like to see from the MLS. So thank you so much, MLS, for saying we'll take it from here. Let me know if you thought there was anything else weird that I missed for this first week back of MLS. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.